I'm not strong, but you are. When my knees fall to the ground, I can't stand on my own, but your grace won't let me down. I'm not strong, but you are. When my faith is torn apart, I may be weak and afraid, but you're the strength of my heart. I've walked these roads with tired feet, carried doubts I couldn't hide. Every step I took alone left me weak inside. The world said, stand and prove yourself, be harder, don't give in. But my soul was wearing thin till I let you in. I've tried to fix what time has broken with these fragile hands. Every plan I trusted in slipped like desert sand. Then mercy met me in the dark, no anger, no demand, just a whisper in the night, child, take my hand. I'm not strong, but you are. When my knees fall to the ground, I can't stand on my own, but your grace won't let me down. I'm not strong, but you are. When my faith is torn apart, I may be weak and afraid, but you're the strength of my heart. If tomorrow brings a storm, if the road is hard to see, I will trust your steady voice, walking next to me. The world may say I'm not enough, but I know what's true. My hope is not in who I am, it's all in you. I'm not strong, but you are. That's the truth I'm holding to. When I'm barely standing still, you are carrying me through. When God is all I have, when the night is long and cold, I still walk this narrow road with a faith that won't let go. When God is all I have, when my strength is nearly gone, I lean upon His promises and I keep moving on. I had a house built on my plans, on words the world once said, but storms came down, the walls fell fast, and hope was almost dead. I carried burdens on my back, too heavy for one man, till I laid them at the cross and felt His gentle hand. I've seen the highs, I've tasted loss, I've paid for every sin, but mercy met me where I stood and let me start again. No silver crown, no earthly claim, just grace that found my soul. Like old-time songs my mama sang that still won't let me go. When God is all I have, when the night is long and cold, I still walk this narrow road with a faith that won't let go. When God is all I have, when my strength is nearly gone, I lean upon His promises and I keep moving on. tomorrow brings me tears, if I stumble, if I fall, I will trust His steady voice. He's been faithful through it all. This old world may fade away like dust beneath my feet, but the word I learned as a child still carries me. When God is all I have all I'll ever need. For His love outlasts the night, and His truth has set me free. When God is all I have, He is enough for me. He is enough for me. I laid my worries at His feet, every fear, every defeat. I felt His peace surrounding me. I laid my worries at His feet. When my heart was worn and weak, He gave me a rest my soul could keep. I laid my worries at His feet. I carried loads too heavy for me, lost my sleep, lost belief, tried to stand on my own strength, till I heard mercy speak. I walked alone through restless nights, asking God to give me light. Every prayer fell incomplete, till I laid my worries at His feet. I laid my worries at His feet, every fear, every defeat. I felt His peace surrounding me. I laid my worries at His feet. When the road was hard to see, He walked every step with me. I laid my worries at His feet. I don't have all the answers now, but I trust Him anyhow. When the storm won't let me sleep, I lay my worries at His feet. I've learned faith don't mean no pain, it means trusting through the rain. When I feel my spirit weak, I lay my worries at His feet. I gave Him all I couldn't keep, all the hurt buried deep. I felt His arms around my soul, like a shepherd bringing me home. I laid my worries at His feet, spoke His name so quietly. In that stillness I believe. I laid my worries at His feet. I laid my worries at His feet. Now my soul is finally free. I walk in faith, not fear or need. I laid my worries at His feet. Through the cross and victory, His grace keeps carrying me. I laid my worries at His feet. The way back was always grace, not my strength, not my faith. When I was lost and couldn't pray, the way back was always grace. I walked away with pride in hand, thought I could stand on sinking sand. Every mile just proved me wrong. I was far, but you stayed strong. The way back was always grace, not my works, not my place. When shame kept me from your face, the way back was always grace. I tried to earn what love gives free, carry chains you broke for me. I thought I'd cross the was always grace. Through the cross, through endless love, I'm standing here, forgiven, saved. The way back was always grace. Always grace. Always grace. Always grace. Always grace. I didn't walk this valley alone. Through the dark, through broken road, when my strength was nearly gone, I didn't walk this valley alone. The night was long, my faith was thin. I wore my scars beneath my skin. Every prayer felt hard to say. Every tear just fell my way. I didn't walk this valley alone. Even when I couldn't see you close. Every step that pulled me on, I didn't walk this valley alone. I thought the weight would break my soul. Thought this pain would take control. But in the silence of my fear, I felt your presence drawing near. I stumbled, you held me fast. You walked beside me through the past. When I had nothing left to say, you heard the prayers I couldn't pray. I didn't walk this valley alone. You were with me all along. Now I stand by grace I've known. I didn't walk this valley alone. No, I wasn't alone. You were there all along. When mercy spoke my name, I wasn't the same again. I was lost in the shame, but His grace called louder than my sin. In the dark, in the rain, I heard heaven call my name. I walked out free from the blame when mercy spoke my name. I was standing at the end of myself, with a heart full of guilt I couldn't tell. Every wrong I'd ever done felt heavier than the setting sun. I tried to hide, I tried to run, but mercy found me where I'd come undone. When mercy spoke my name, I wasn't the same again. I was bound up in chains, but His love broke through my pain. Every fear lost its claim. When mercy spoke my name, I walked out free from the blame. When mercy spoke my name. Mama said He hears every prayer, even the ones we're scared to share. I fell down on my knees that night, didn't know wrong from right, but I felt a peace I can't explain, like a warm hand calling my name. I didn't earn it, mercy met me on the way. Right where I stood in my shame, He spoke my name. When mercy spoke my name, I felt grace like pouring rain. Every tear fell away when mercy spoke my name. When mercy spoke my name, I walked out free again. No more fear, no more blame, just a heart forever changed. I'll testify till my last day how mercy spoke my name. There's peace in the valley tonight when I lay all my worries down. Though the road has been heavy and long, my soul has found holy ground. There's peace in the valley tonight, in the quiet of prayer and song. The world may still be broken outside, but here in His arms I belong. I came with a heart full of questions and hands worn, tired and weak. I've walked through shadows and doubt, searching for rest I couldn't reach. The noise of this world never stopped till I knelt where the light still stays. In the hush of a whispered prayer, I felt my burden fade. I've trusted in things that failed me, in promises made of dust, but hope was never meant for the strong. It was built for hearts that trust. No crown, no place of honor, just a cross on a lonely hill. Yet grace was more than enough, and it always will be still. There's peace in the valley tonight when I lay all my worries down. Though the road has been heavy and long, my soul has found holy ground. There's peace in the valley tonight, in the quiet of prayer and song. The world may still be broken outside, but here in His arms I belong. If tomorrow brings another storm and my strength begins to fall, I will rest inside His promise. He has carried me through it all. This old heart may tremble sometimes, but His word remains the same. I am held, I am known, He still calls my name. There's peace in the valley tonight, not because my pain is gone, but His love is standing with me till the morning comes along. There's peace in the valley tonight. This old heart learned to pray when my strength just slipped away, when I had no words to say. This old heart learned to pray. I tried to walk this road alone, thought I was strong enough to hold. Every mile I chose in pride pulled me further from a light. I wore a smile, hid the pain, said I'd never need your name. But the night was long and cold, and this old heart grew tired and old. This old heart learned to pray when the night outlasted day, when I couldn't find my way. This old heart learned to pray. I carried guilt like heavy stone, built my walls and called them home. Every promise I once made fell apart in fear and shame. I tried to fix what I'd done, thought forgiveness had a cost, but mercy met me where I fell. In the quiet of my loss, on my knees I finally knew grace was never something due. This old heart learned to pray, not in words I planned to say, in the tears I couldn't fake. This old heart learned to pray. I've seen the road I should have stayed, all the years I ran away, but every step that led me back was a mercy I once lacked. You never turned your face from me, even when I couldn't see. You waited there through every fall, softly calling through it all. I ran, you waited. I broke, you stayed. When I had nothing left to bring, you heard this heart begin to sing. No gold, no pride, no perfect plan, just a sinner in your hands. This old heart learned to pray, found new life the humble way. I was lost, but now I stay. This old heart learned to pray. Yes, this old heart learned to pray every day. I pray. He stayed when I couldn't stay, held my heart when I walked away. When my faith was almost gone, He stayed strong.
I swore I'd never lose my way. Said tomorrow I'd be okay, but fear kept knocking at my door, and I wasn't sure what I believed anymore. Every promise that I broke, every careless word I spoke, in the ashes, in the doubt, you were there when hope ran out. He stayed when I couldn't stand, never let go of my trembling hand. When I had nothing left to prove, he stayed when I couldn't. I thought I'd crossed the final line, thought forgiveness needed time. I hid my face, I wore my shame, thought your love would not remain. But grace was waiting where I fell, in the quiet of my hell. Not a question, not a blame, just mercy calling out my name. I ran, you waited, I fell, you lifted when I had no strength to choose. You chose me, you chose me. I had nothing left to bring but a heart in need of healing. He stayed when I lost my way, loved me through my darkest days. I'm still here by what he's done. He stayed when I couldn't hold on, but he stayed, yes he stayed. I found God on a back road, where the lights don't shine too bright, with a broken heart and nowhere to go. I found God on a back road that night. I took the long way home from town, dust on my tires, sun going down, radio low, old song playing slow, trying not to feel what I already know. I've been running hard from who I was, chasing dreams, forgetting love. Every mile I thought I'd lost, I was paying for the things it cost. I found God on a back road, miles away from my own pride. When I ran out of words and hope, I found God on a back roadside. I'd burned some bridges, crossed some lines, said some things I can't rewind. I wore my guilt like a second skin, told myself I'd fix it then. But the night grew quiet and the stars came out, and that silence started talking loud. For the first time in a long, long while, I just sat there and let myself cry. I didn't plan to say his name, but grace don't wait for perfect faith. I found God on a back road when I thought I'd gone too far. Turns out mercy knows no bounds, it finds you where you are. No church doors, no steeple high, just an open sky and a tired mind. Gravel crunching under my boots, every step felt honest, true. I didn't hear no thunder roll, just a peace down in my soul, like a voice I'd always known, saying, son, you're not alone. I fell to my knees on that old dirt road, all the weight finally let me go. I gave him all I couldn't fix, every scar, every regret. I didn't have much left to say, but he heard me anyway. I found God on a back road, not in lights or city signs. He met me in my broken place, right on that yellow line. Yeah, I found God on a back road when my heart was worn and tired. Turns out grace don't need a map, it knows the road you drive. Yeah, I found God on a back road.
right where I was, right